Come on. 5:49. All right. Let's get up and do the day. Let's get some coffee. All right. It is raining outside. I had breakfast. I had 1 egg and a bagel. It's time to go ahead and get there. I'll have some few minutes to spare, but I'll probably just end up sitting there until everybody gets there. But yeah, I'm a little bit tired, honestly, but I slept well, so that's good.
Reagan?
I gotta figure out these this wiper situation.
Oh.
So as I was coming here, I was going through like this neighborhood, and it's like a cute little neighborhood. Like, I'm like, oh my god, this reminds me of like Connecticut and like where my grandparents lived. It's just like a bunch of cute houses in a neighborhood, and then I realized like I don't want to live in Long Island. It was because it looks like this outside a lot of the time, and also the traffic. Can't do that. But it was still cute. I was like, okay, cute little neighborhood. Like, I wouldn't mind, you know, growing up in that. I don't want to drive in it, but, you know. Okay, all set up. What are you doing? What are you doing? All right, it is, drumroll please, 9:48 p.m. We are doing good. I'll see you guys at the hotel. We're done. I'm so happy. We finished early and I'm so happy. Like, it's the small things, like finishing early. I'm just so happy. I get to go to bed. I'm happy. Let's hope everything uploads good. Let's see. I knew my backpack felt a little light. My laptop charger is at the competition. I did not pack it. That's frustrating. Well, I hope everything uploads, and I'm gonna have a dead laptop in the morning. Let's just see how much I can get done. Okay, hang on. Let's keep the spirits alive, okay? Let's just work on this real quick. Guys, I'm so dumb. How could I have done that? I'm not sure if it'll even start without it being on battery, but I'm not sure. But luckily it's only 174 entries. Usually if I have a weekend where I'm doing like, I don't know, 500 entries, usually it's like 300 entries in a day, roughly, basically. But today we only have 174, so fingers crossed I have enough battery to get me till all of the stuff is converted and uploaded. I don't know. I don't know if I should reach out either. I don't know if it's that deep yet. Like, there's nothing I could do. And there's nothing anyone else can do for me. It's just like my own stupidity beat me today. Which I've been trying to avoid ever since I started this job. Cause like, if your stupidity beats you, like in this job, it's gonna be a little bit detrimental for you. And it is. It seems to be uploading, so we're gonna let it just cook. We're gonna see what it gets to. It's 10:30 right now, So I'm gonna take some medicine for my cold and get to bed. However, I am worried about this. But again, there's nothing I could really do. We're fine. I'm at this battery. I'm at that battery. That. Done. This video is gonna be called My Own Stupidity. Because I can't believe I forgot the charger. Why? Why would I do that? Well, there's nothing I could do. It's still uploading. Good morning. It's 5:48. Laptop is dead. Oh boy. I did not sleep long enough. But let's get the day going. Last day. Wow, it's such a beautiful day here in Long Island. I've never experienced the sun in New York before. That's kind of nice. Okay. Let's hope I don't forget that. Okay, let's try this again. Let's hope that my little mistake yesterday wasn't too detrimental today. Because hopefully I could just fix it tonight. But let's see if anybody says anything about it. Okay, phone, wallet, laptops. That's the main thing. Let's dominate the day. Okay. I need the heat though. It's kind of cold. It's chilly this morning. But I'll tell you what, it is going to be hot in that theater. I also did not bring spare batteries for this camera, so once this dies, I guess I have to go to my Insta360. I'm just forgetting all the charging things for my technology. I'm still in cruise mode, I swear. I'm still on vacation brain. Okay. So, right now it is 10 p.m. I don't even know if you can see me. Okay, right now it's 10 p.m. and I just wrapped, so I had to pack all my gear up, the cords, the cameras, the tripods, everything. And I'm just thankful that it's not 12 a.m. right now, like last time. But yeah, so now I'm gonna go to the hotel and upload now all of my entries because I have everything, the chargers and whatnot. And yeah, then we're gonna go to bed and sleep. Okay, so everything is being uploaded. I'm gonna cover it with a towel so it's not so bright in my room, but everything's being uploaded, everything's fine. All in the end, everything is well. I just wanted to use my lasting battery of this camera and say that mistakes are inevitable. Every human makes mistakes, whether that be big mistakes or not big mistakes, but you know, I would say that my laptop charger was a very important piece of, you know, my job responsibility, and I failed to uphold that. I do realize that, and I am aware that when I come off of vacation, I need to be more mentally prepared. That means like not sick, so that I'm able to think right clearly, make sure I have, you know, the battery chargers and, you know, extra batteries for my camera, which I do not have. It's just learning. It's just getting back into the groove of things, I think. And you gotta have a little bit of a grace period, I think. You know, and even when I have these jobs, you know, this is a seasonal position, right? So, you know, next January this will start back up again, and then it'll end in June around. So, you know, it's every time I start this, it's gonna be just getting used to, you know. And mistakes are gonna come with it, you know. I try so hard to be perfect, and I try so hard to not make a mistake, because, you know, mistakes are very annoying, and sometimes it affects your sleep with this job, you know. Like, sometimes I already get home late and I don't want to have to fix anything and correct anything, so being perfect makes that just a little bit easier for me. And sometimes I have to realize that, you know, I can't always be perfect all the time. And with some mistakes like that, like forgetting a laptop charger, like, I really try not to beat myself up about it. You know, I'll have a few times, and even Haley knows this because I talk to her about it and stuff. I'm like, okay, do you think they're gonna fire me? No? Okay. I mean, deep down I know they're not gonna fire me, because, like, people I'm sure have gotten way worse than a laptop charger, like an SD card or something. So I know in deep down that it's gonna be okay. I just need that, like, verbal reassurance. I'm sure, like, everybody does. But I can make a whole podcast episode about this. But mistakes are inevitable, and it's gonna be okay in the long run. It's gonna work itself out. It always does. Something that I always say now, because I've gone through enough situations in life to know that everything's gonna work out in the end. It's gonna, you know, everything's gonna come full circle. So, but yeah, I'm gonna get some sleep, and yeah, and 3-hour car ride for tomorrow. It's gonna be a fun one in Long Island, so I'm sure it's gonna take a long time. I'll try to wake up and get on the road just so that I can, you know, go to the gym, or, you know, edit some videos, or charge my camera to get home. But I need to pack real quick before I get into bed. But yeah, okay, bye. Okay, good morning. It is 6:21. Gonna go get breakfast, come back up, pack. Well, I'm already pretty much packed up. I just need to brush my teeth and call it a day. So that's what we're gonna do. Let's go. It already looks busy. It's 6 a.m. All right, and we are off. Going home. And pee break. What? Okay, car is returned. Now I'm walking back, and then we're gonna upload and all that stuff. Okay, I lugged all that stuff up. I'm sweaty. I'm gonna go work out, but first I'm gonna get my laptop and stuff online, change out the battery of this camera because it's dead almost. Some shorts on maybe, that might be nice. You know, I gotta upload all these receipts. Done with the gym, showered, I changed. They did my validation. which the guy who did my validation was like, this is the cleanest event I've ever seen. You know, there's no scratches, you had no errors, and I was like, listen, I just try to do my job so that I don't have to fix it later when I'm tired. Like, I try to stay really focused. And he was like, well, if we gave stars, gold stars to people, I'd give you 10. And I'm like, ah. So this just goes to show, this kind of wraps the whole weekend up in terms of like, everything's gonna be okay. And, you know, if you push yourself hard, not too hard, but if you push yourself really hard, you can achieve the stuff that you want to achieve. Like, I make sure I focus so hard, so intently on these dances so that, you know, I get them done, I do them once, and I'm done with it. You know, I don't have to do it again. There's a saying that my mom always said to me as a kid. It's just like, you know, do it or don't do it at all, right? Do it once so that you don't have to do it again. You know, it's always stuck with me, and I think that's what I learned from the most, honestly, is that, like, you know, you can do a crappy job, right? But you're just gonna have to keep doing it over because it's not gonna be up to their standards. But if you do it once really, really good, up to their standards, you only have to do it once. And I hope you guys enjoyed this journey this weekend with me in Long Island, New York. But yeah, also for those of you who are driving through New York, or, you know, going to New York, just the driving is very taxing. It's a lot of driving. Mostly you just going 10 miles an hour on the highway because there's so many people, there's so much traffic, and or there's accidents. There was an accident here, and I almost got rear-ended too, so just keep your eyes open, make sure you're focused. I hope you guys had a good weekend, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Peace out, enjoy life, live it up.